believe in the truth. You know I'm dropping them all, Bruce. Give you a clue and I'm counting. If it get loose, my driller, we.
I was able to really just create and be myself with my sister.
Money don't make. Change my life or being me, so why would I fake? They try to take my. We could solve it if that's the problem. I was getting guala, I said problem. I was rocking babes when I see y'all rocking times. When you feel like this, no, you wouldn't even change your flaws. Took my time to get this shine, but I still skipped the line. I realized the still on my mind. I guess the divine. And yeah, I could do this myself. That's dead or alive. And yeah, you can care about just yourself if you picking sides. Thinking that they gang, they not even squad. Yeah, I told them if you getting played, then you play the part. Really, I know I can't change my ways. You know who we are. Talking crazy, now he in the sky. Told him pick a.
Because I walk the straight line along my way sun. That's where I go. That's all I know. And let me tell you, it wasn't always this way. I was a young man with a lot to say, but nowadays I feel best on my own. Don't want to pick up the phone, I just want to be left up. Please don't talk to me, I don't want to talk to you. You're not the kind of person I want to know.
Hi folks, this is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it is New York. Now Brunson. Pass to Bridges. The three. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here's George. And stolen by Brunson. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Anunoby for three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Pass to Embiid. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. 4-point game. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
Now here's George. Now here's Maxey. And stolen by Bridges. And here's the fast break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Maxey. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And Brunson, here we go. Towns for three. Drops in the three.
Timeout. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Grimes. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Out to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Towns outside. Clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Anunoby can't get it to go. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, B.A. I think he's been a little bit... underappreciated, but this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. After the basket by New York, here's George. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Brunson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Screen by Robinson. To the paint. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Maxey attacking. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Knicks making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Sixers. They trail by 11. Here's Brunson outside. He drops it from range. Brunson's got 7.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Maxey with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Left side Hart. Towns double team. 3-pointer, Bridges. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games. Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. Kicks it out, Towns. Shot clock at 5. Drives.
Oh, man, just
gets
packing
it
it down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 6.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's George. Hart with the defensive effort.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Shamet. Right outside. Takes it inside. Pass to Shamet. Over Oubre. No good there. Off the double clutch. Here's Maxey. And so it's New York. Up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Great team defense on.
The Knicks, 27.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Right outside to the middle. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Oubre. Lays it up and banks it in. Oubre's got his first 2 points.
I could see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
The offensive rebound. It's stolen. Maxey with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. It's scooped up. Embiid. Achua with some nice D. New York leading by 15. Fires the 3. Shamet, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. But Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Back to Hart. Pass to Wright. Outside Hart. Now McBride. There's the three. It's hauled in by Oubre. And now the Sixers on the break. Achua with a steal. Hart from long range. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 16. Pass to Grimes. Out to Oubre. Doubled by Hart. To the inside. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Excellent D there from Embiid. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And Georgia's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Bridges outside. Brunson taking his time here. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Oubre. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 9.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
6 to shoot. Towns outside. From behind the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to Grimes. Driving inside. And here's Embiid. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Towns on a screen. Wide open. Towns can't get that one to fall.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Oubre. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Brunson. Kicks it out Towns. Down low. Here's Robinson. Here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Back to George. There's the screen. Shoots over Anunoby. George's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
It's Bridges on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Number 20, Jared McCain.
New York leading by 18. Outside Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Inside. It's stolen by Maxey. And here they go on a free run to the bucket.
Well, look, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
And so it's the New York Knicks with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. 76ers trail by 16. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Pass to Brunson. George with a steal. Embiid with it. Towns covering. Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's got 6 points.
2 strong points from Embiid. His M.O. is to own the painted area.
Out left to the wing. Oh, George with a steal. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Here's Grimes. He got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. All alone on the break. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Gotta love the extra effort from Bridges to make sure that break ended with a score.
And here's Oubre from the arc. He buries it from 3. He has 7.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New York making a switch here. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. There's the drive. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, B.A., that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Back to Hart. Bridges outside. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George left side. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player. Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Here I call it funky.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Yabusele. He's covered by Hart. Back to George. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Embiid. He has 6. Out to Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. Drains the triple. Oubre's got 10 points.
Got to know the scouting report. You do not want Kelly Oubre to establish confidence in catch and shoot chances. Knocks it down.
Outside Robinson. Back to McBride. Pass to Bridges. Here's Hart. Baseline J. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 10. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
That's off as well, so he misses both. To the middle. Hart. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, a guy who loves attacking the rim. Hart putting some muscle on.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid fires it home.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Misses off the right iron.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Oubre. 76ers trail by 13. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
And Maxey, here we go. Up and in on the layup. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
It's Bridges on the wing. Over to the wing. Brunson is doubled. Pass to Bridges. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Outside Oubre. Grimes' shot is off.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Back to Hart. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. With 2 seconds left. And the layup is good. Hart's got 10 points here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy. To make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's New York, liking their chances, ending the quarter with a... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Knicks leading by 15. And here's Wright. Outside Hart. Outside McBride. Lets it go from deep. Joel Embiid with the board.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Right side McBride. Pass to Shamet. Down low. Here's Towns. It's Hart on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Right outside. To the left wing. Towns for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And a two-handed jam.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Towns. No. 4 for 9 from the floor now. Maxey with it. Hart covering. Back to Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Outside Oubre. And here's Embiid. Pounded by Wright. Out to Oubre. Wright with the board. Knicks leading by 13. Inside. George with a steal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Josh Hart.
Oubre just being aggressive, and that's going to pay off on some free throw shooting attempts here.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And the first one at the line is good.
I think a lot of teams around the league are looking for this kind of player and this kind of versatility that Kelly Oubre shows off. And right now his teammates are feeding off that toughness.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Oubre. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
In transition, Oubre will feast on those kind of opportunities. Quick to the rim.
To the middle. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Oubre. Now Philadelphia with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Pass to Embiid. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Here's Philadelphia. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Oubre with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. And that one drops for him. right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Maxey surveys. Here's Embiid over Robinson. Good work defensively by Robinson.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's Brunson. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
It's George on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
And so it's Nick Nurse.
La raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En la Olimpiada con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero, en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En la Olimpiada con todas las medallas.